Welcome to the Palouse, Pullman, Washington, Martin Stadium, home to the Washington State Cougars. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the UCLA Bruins, squaring off with another team from the Pac-12, the Washington State Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Bruins offense takes the field. And it's often said quarterback is the most high-profile position in sports, and when you have a guy like this, how could it not be?
Yeah, he's the guy that the defense is going to be keying on. They've had all week long to watch film to get ready for him, but David, when you have his kind of athletic ability and his kind of arm talent, he is so difficult to stop.
Yeah, you can have all week, you can have all season. This guy is so dynamic at the quarterback spot. They trust him. They know what he brings to the team.
Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. The Bruin uniforms look pretty, but don't let it fool you. They'll stick their face in the fan and run it tough like a Freeman. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
There was a lot of talk coming into this game about what the weather conditions were going to be like, and we asked the coaching staff about it, and they said, look, we've got a guy that we feel can spin it in the rain. He does it in practice. We've seen it in games. That one, though, looked like it got a little bit away from him there on the opening drive here in these tough conditions.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Let's step back here and chat a little Washington State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Duggar. Under fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a 3rd down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week, only called on twice. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. He'll try to do it himself. At midfield, he's got room. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Now they'll run the draw. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bruins want to crank the tempo.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Caught near the sticks. It's Flores. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Makes the grab. He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. No good. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll start this drive firing. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Motion from the wideout. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He's got it at the 30. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it to the right side. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Washington State lines up quickly. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Using the quick game. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. There's a timeout. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Pulls it in. It's Flores. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield very late in the half. Gets it out quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? To the air. It's Iamaleava. Fires to the big fella. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quick strike complete. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Morton Stadium.
And the Bruins will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the third. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bond. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to him. They get him on the ground. Nice job by this defense.
Washington State will have to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing. Make the catch. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared.
Found a seam on the left. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCLA. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, more points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Duggar. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And as quarterbacks, you've got to be aware of secondary pressure. You've got to know when these free safeties, they start creeping towards the line of scrimmage, that they might get involved. You've got to have an answer for it, and the QB didn't have one that time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Washington State sends out the punt unit. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Picks up the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They'll snap it from the 30 on first down. Now on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense gets set for second down. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back on the option, the give. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Defense was confused and the head coach uses a timeout. Trying to seal the edge on the right. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Touchdown, Bruins! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Washington is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Warren Moon, and they are right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Oregon. We will circle back if anything big happens in this top 5 matchup you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass, it's Duggar. Grab near the marker, it's Freeman. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. Into the second. And this defense breaks it open as they return it to the house for 6. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get ugly if there's no answer coming up.
Nail, meat, coffin. You know, we're supposed to keep everybody involved in this game, right? Keep them excited, a reason to tune in. Well, I don't got one. This is over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. That's caught. It's Freeman. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Oh, they're after him! And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Freeman. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Pressure coming. And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.